This is the start of a brand new playlist called Brain Teasers. And this is inspired by someone sending me a problem that they couldn't solve that didn't clearly fall into any category and feels like a brain teaser. So I'm going to show how to solve it. And then I invite you, if you have a problem that you're having trouble solving and is sort of a brain teaser, throw it in the comments or send it to me. My email is on my channel, and I'll make a brain teaser video for you. Okay, let's look. Okay, so here is the problem in question. 2 to the 2 to the x equals 65,536. Now, this problem showed up in an Algebra 1 class. So if anybody is logging in and are from an A2 trig or pre-calculus, you might look at this and say, oh, well, we would take the log of both sides, ... But the Algebra 1 students don't have that tool in their toolbox yet, and yet somehow this is still solvable for them. So this is where I say, all right, well, let's put some horse blinders on. Let's work only with the tools available to us and follow that. So if I am an Algebra 1 student, while I don't have logarithms available to me, I certainly do have exponents. And the first thing I see is that this is 2 to the 2 and then to the x. So I'm going to go ahead and simplify that and make that 4 to the x equals 65,536. And now, again, if I'm pre-calculus, I take the log of both sides. However, if I'm Algebra 1, the only place that I really could go from here is if this number is 4 to a power, then I'm in business. So if I can make the bases the same, then I can go ahead and compare the exponents. So now I'm going to geek out a second and talk about a little math hack. How would I know if this number is divisible by 4 before I get to work doing the hard work? Here's the math hack. If you look at the last 2 digits, so the number 36, if that number is divisible by 4, then the entire number is divisible by 4. And here's why. Every place after the tens place, so our hundreds place, 100 is divisible by 4. Think of $1, 4 quarters, 25. And if 100 is divisible by 4, then 500 is divisible by 4. And similarly, 1,000 is divisible by 4. Just add a 0, 250. So 5,000 will be divisible by 4, and so on and so forth. So every place after the ones and the tens will for sure be divisible by 4. So if the digit in the tens and ones place is divisible by 4, 36 divided by 4, that's 9, then the whole thing is. So now I've got 2 ways forward. The first way would just be to keep dividing 4 out of this until I find out how many there are. And that is 8 fours, or 4 to the 8. Now, if division isn't your jam and you'd rather do multiplication, then you could work it the other way, and that would look like this. And again, this is all based on the idea that if I am to be able to solve this problem as an Algebra 1 student, the only way that works is if this is some power to the 4 to the something. So our final steps are to equate those. And if 4 to the x equals 4 to the 8, that means that x, our missing exponent, has to be 8. And that is how, without the tool of logarithm, we are able to solve 2 to the 2 to the x equals 65,536. So that was the first in the Brain Teaser series. And if you've got a brain teaser that's stumping you, go ahead and put it in the comments or send it to me, and keep an eye out for a video made just for you. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video, and keep on mathing.